Hey, check it out, it's Jan 1/3 of MediaShinobi, and I'm going to be personally reviewing episode 5 of Zankyou no Terror, Hide and Seek. So this episode starts off where last episode ended. Lisa now lives with 9 and 12. So 9 and 12 decides to throw out another challenge, and it's up to Shibasaki and the entire police force to figure out the riddle before the bomb goes off once again. And we're finally introduced to possibly the last character to complete the entire cast of Zankyou no Terror, number 5. So that pretty much wraps up this entire episode, and I might as well get this out of the way because I feel like I'm being repetitive, but I definitely like this episode. So we really reached a pivotal moment for this entire series simply because this series has about 11 to 13 episodes total. I forgot the exact number, but we're pretty much done setting up the characters and the plot in itself will now be kicking in. Like I said earlier, we finally got introduced to possibly the last main character, thus completing the entire series Zankyou no Terror, number 5, who was actually the third kid that was trying to escape with both 9 and 12 during those flashbacks. Side note, the fact that they introduced number 5 on episode 5, I thought it was actually pretty funny and clever, so I'll give them some props for that. To be honest, I think I was really mildly amused for a good 5 seconds. I'm sorry, I just had to do it. Based on this episode alone, it seems that number 5 is very similar to number 12 in terms of the whole playfulness nature. I do like the fact that they're setting up this kind of three-way all-out battle between 9 and 12 versus Shibasaki and the police force versus number 5 and whoever she surrounds herself with. I think the group that she's part of is called the Rising Peace Academy. Don't quote me on that. The Rising Peace Academy seems to be composed of various members from influential politicians to, you know, possibly people in the police force. So it seems like they're their own entity, and they are also possibly involved with the whole facility that kept 9 and 12 during their childhood. I also like how they introduced the Rising Peace Academy in this particular episode because this is the first time we ever heard of them, and they connected it with the previous episodes along with this episode because every challenge, more specifically bomb location, was affiliated with a member of the Rising Peace Academy. And 9 and 12 was hoping that there was someone smart enough out there to think about it and possibly like, maybe these aren't random acts of terrorism, but they are connected somehow, and Shibasaki was able to figure that all out. And the last thing, which is also the thing I like the most about this episode, was the fact that 9 and 12 are now being pushed back. They were introduced as super OP geniuses that didn't really have much competition other than maybe Shibasaki, and it was kind of getting tiring just to see them win, even when they purposely lose. So I definitely thought this episode was refreshing, not only because we saw 9 getting hacked on his own computer, or the whole cell phone reception being jammed in the entire area, but we almost saw 9 die. And all to end it with a text saying, "I found you," with a frickin' emojicon right after. It goes to show that, with all due respect, they may be super geniuses, but they aren't the only one. Not only do we have Shibasaki, who I feel like will step up in the next couple of episodes, so I'm not worried about him, but we have number 5 as well, who single-handedly put both 9 and 12 on guard. So I definitely look forward to the next couple of episodes, you know, the whole three-way epic fight. I also want to see some more information on number 5 herself, simply because she ran away with 9 and 12 during the flashback, and she was unable to make it with them, so she got left behind, and it seems that she just became part of the Rising Peace Academy. Or she's just using them, and this is her way of finally getting into contact with 9 and 12. You know, there's many ways you could look at this, and I'm definitely enjoying the series so far. So that ends this review. So if you guys like it, subscribe if you guys want to. Comment down below. We would love to hear what you guys think of the series so far. We're also trying background music with our videos now to liven things up. So what do you guys think? Other than that, that pretty much wraps up this video. So this is Jan, 1/3 of MediaShinobi, signing out.